This is Dolynny TV, and guys, let's get going. It's another episode of the High Hopes season career mode, whatever you want to call it, kind of road to the show-ish. We're following a 0 stats, 0 overall, 99 potential player. You got that? That's the concept. So far, we're into year 7, I believe. Yes, year 7. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, year 7. So, high hopes. These are his, this is how he's developed so far. You see 18 contact versus right, 14 contact versus left. Power versus right is 25 and power versus left is 22. So with that in mind, he's starting to hit home runs. If last year was any indication, 39 RBIs, 3 homers, 107 hits, which is a career high. And then you've also got 32 runs, 620 at-bats, played all 162. We're manipulating that a little bit. And a second best batting average. Pretty solid for the young upstart rookie, I must say. He's still, I mean, he's been in the MLB now 7 years, but he's only 24. So this series has still got life for about 4 more episodes, which is good for me because I'm enjoying doing this. So I need 27 likes on this episode, guys. That is the goal for today. So hit that like button before we get going. But without further ado, here is the rest of the team. Dansby Swanson, Ender Inciarte, Freddie Freeman, Wilson Contreras, and then you got Nick Castellanos. Rico Blanco is finally getting in his chance to be the everyday player he's wanted to be. He wants to be a star. So what we're actually going to do is move Inciarte down and move Blanco into that 2-hole. Hopefully that gets him exactly where he wants to be. At least he's up to an 83. That's a little bit better, and hopefully it won't affect the team as bad. Tommy Matheson is now the full-time kind of pinch hitter. We got our secondary catcher. We had to let our backup catcher go because they wanted $3 million to sit on the bench, and that just does not fly with me. So, organization received an important message. That's all right. We are already off to a rough start. Staying around the 500 mark, though, and we were at 500 for a second. It's been a long time since we finished a month at 500, and unfortunately we finished 9 and 15 to start this month. High hopes, a $130 batting average, no RBIs, 12 hits, 8 runs in 92 at bats. Like, at least he's getting runs in. I guess that is the positive there. His 12 hits have resulted in 8 runs. How many walks has he had? He's had 5 walks, 38 strikeouts. You see, he strikes out a lot. That's his one unfortunate part. He's had a lot of triples in his career, quite a few doubles. So we're going into the advanced stuff here, and you see not too much, never been caught stealing, 1 assist, 1 error. Yeah, he is just not much of an anything overall for this team, but he does contribute at certain times, and I think that's what the manager really loves. I love him as a GM just because he's a good guy. That's my saying, and I'm sticking to it. We already have 30 losses, not even through 2 months of play. Clint Frazier goes from the from the Reds to the Dodgers. Everyone else keeps getting better, and we just keep getting worse, boys. And here is the draft. This is one of my favorite parts of the year. We get a draft. We'll pick one player here who hopefully is going to be exactly everything we need. 19 years old, Derek Barney, right field. Jed Kruger, 2027 plus. How about we go with this 2024 player? And right there, okay, auto draft. Turn auto draft on the rest of the way and see how good I did as compared to the computer. And Jed Kruger, 91 overall. Ooh, baby, look at that. 73. That speed is spectacular. The contact's terrible. That's all okay. We got some compensation. We lost Ozzy Albies, obviously, so I'm going to sign all these rookies to some contracts here because they look to be probably the best crop we've ever gotten in a draft. And how about Jed Kruger? Get him 100K because he could easily be in the MLB next season starting out. So, how's High Hopes doing? That's where we're supposed to be focusing, isn't it? 3 RBIs, 149 batting average. He's up +1 to a 23. He started the season at 22 overall. 11 runs, so he's hitting a lot of runs so far, but not much of anything else. 68 strikeouts so far. This is a rough season, but it's been a rough season for the Braves as well. So Dave Valencia, no longer injured. We will auto-utilize him down there in AAA. Hopefully that didn't affect my lineups up here. No, it didn't. Okay, good. Good. I'm always scared that High Hopes is going to get taken out. And you see, we are just losing by big astronomical numbers. I don't know if it's the pitching staff or what. We'll have to check that next time around. But literally, it's just by major runs. You see Aaron Blair 553, Jesse Hand 536, Steven Matz 365, Mike Folty doing his job, man. Like everything he can do. Matt Whistler, gotta move Harvey Redmond's been even worse. Like the bullpen's probably the best pitchers out there. Dexter Kelton, just one of the most fantastic pitchers I think we've ever had, and he just seems to get the job done every time. And Aroydis Vizcaino blowing games. Like, boys, something is wrong with our old pitching staff here. There's a couple of wins in a row. All right, couple of wins. 3 of them, in fact, and we continue to lose. What more can I say? This is not going the way we'd hoped this year. It's been a tough go in Atlanta. I don't know why they renewed our contract. Our contract was due at the end of the last episode and they renewed it, so that threw me for a loop. But we're 36 and 67, and we end up winning this one. But hey, the old grade's a D. Got that? We're getting graded at a D. Aaron Blair somehow turning it on, but he's 4-12 on the year, so I don't know what turning it on will do at this point. Wilson Contreras just having an absolute horrendous season. 193 batting average. Nick Castellanos, like the batting average is just low as all can be. High Hopes not doing much. Rico Blanco kind of getting the job done. Tommy Matheson at least has 3 homers and 14 RBI. He's on pace for a career year here. And Rio Ruiz having by far a career year. Okay, we continue to slug along, I guess, as we'll try and move Wilson Contreras and Nick Castellanos around here. See if that sparks anything for those two. Wilson Contreras will move them down there. And that maybe it'll spark something. I don't know. We got to turn things around, and right there, an 11-1 loss. So we continue to lose big ball games, and I mean, we had another 3-game winning streak, but I don't even think we're going to be lucky to see 60 wins this year, guys. This is by far the most disastrous season I think I've ever seen in Atlanta Braves history so far that I've been a part of. You see we're hemorrhaging cash, even though we have sponsors on there. So where are we losing all our cash? Team revenue is only 6.2. We're getting revenue sharing at this point. Oh boy. But there we go. Wilson Contreras all of a sudden moving around in the lineup. He heats up. So does Freddie Freeman. So does Ender Inciarte, and High Hopes, 8 RBIs, .53 batting average. He's up to a 25 overall, but he just hasn't had the season we expected him to. 75 hits, 8 RBIs, .53. I mean, it's not his worst season, but it's dang close at this point. We'll have to see him through the season and see him to right about there, actually. AAA and AA are done, so we need to make sure High Hopes stays in the lineup by sending down Daryl McLean, Michael Chu, and Edgar Castro. Oh man, can't even talk. Edgar Castro. So move these guys to AAA and sent down, and where are you, Michael Chu? To AA. Sure, we'll send him all the way down to AA. Give him the final assignment of the year. And man, we might see 60 wins yet. 60 wins? No, 59 and 103. It's a story of what can we do worse, really. Freddie Freeman finished with 21 homers, 66 RBIs. Nick Castellanos, pretty good year. Wilson Contreras, down year. Real disappointing from our starting catcher. And High Hopes only turned out to be a 25 overall this year. 87 hits, 13 RBIs, and a .46 batting average. That is third worst in his career. Guys, what a dumpster fire. Literally, that is the worst dumpster fire I have ever seen in my life. Aaron Blair, 92 overall, but you see he had 7 wins, 15 losses. This team just not built to win at all. I don't know what we are doing wrong here. Dexter Kelton got blown up towards the end of the season. Anyway, guys, this has been Dolynny TV. 27 likes, guys. I will catch you in the next one.